Obviously, disappointing not to stop losing players. Where would you just put your finger on where the campaign just derailed?
Yeah, I think we lacked fluidity and consistency throughout the competition. I think initially with the ball, then with the bat later on in the competition. So we never managed to get on a roll and piece all our skills together. So a disappointing season, a lot for us to reflect on and do a little bit of soul searching. And after the highs of last year, we got humbled this year. So we've got to take that on the chin and come back better next year.
You came into the competition with virtually the same squad that they wanted last year. Do you feel that they just maybe needed a bit of reflex?
Yeah, I mean, you could always argue the case. I think the temptation is always to go with the same players that you want to reward them and show some faith in them for the way they performed a year ago. But that's always something you could look at. I think we got to go back to the drawing board, reflect, see where we can come better as a squad, and see if there are a little bit things we need to tinker with. We didn't have it all our own way. I think last year, this is the first cycle of an auction again. It happened in the first season where we needed to tinker and finally get to the formula. So it looks like we may have to do that again going forward.
Coach P, was Reza Hendricks bowling always part of the plan today, or was that just something that you thought of doing in the game?
No, we saw the pitch was quite slow. We saw Quinny struggle with off spin. I mean, Reza was always a part of the plan to bowl at some point in the competition. We saw last year he got pretty handy breakthroughs for us. So, we like to throw in an over here and there that if the conditions allow for it. And Reza bowls for his domestic team. So, if you're saying it cost us the game, I beg to differ. But Reza's bowled for a long time for this team.
And then, given how spin-friendly the game was, how much of a miss was Rashid Khan today as he went to national duty?
No, I think you're always going to miss our captain. We lost him 2 games ago. I think Dane Pitt, kudos to him, 2 games in a row. He's been terrific with his bowling. So, he's been fantastic. So, yes, we did do miss Rash, but we gained a pretty capable one in Dane Pitt, which shows what he can do when he gets an opportunity.
Maybe just what positives can you take out of a campaign like this?
I think what you guys don't see, there are a lot of young players in that squad. Guys like Tristan Lees, Tian van Vieren has shown really how much they've matured and learned how to prepare for games, and they're running in at training. So there is a lot of exuberance of youth in the background. But yeah, the positives, Ryan Rickleton got runs again. Reza Hendricks ended the tournament exceptionally well. And Rassi was also in the top run scorers. So they're all positives. Like I said, we just couldn't get it all tied all together. And once we got on the back foot, it was really tough to get momentum.
Last one from my side, Coach P. You'll be back this side pretty soon once the competition finishes to coach the local team. From your side as a coach for MI Cape Town for season 4, how would you sum up your experience for this season?
A lot of learning, I think. You never know it all as a coach. I think, if you know it all, you probably shouldn't be coaching. I think a lot of learnings, a lot of reflections. It's not only about the players coming better, it's whether I can improve too. So I've took a lot of learnings out of this competition, certainly. And yes, I have to come back here. It was pretty painful watching 2 of my boys knock off the score there in Jordan Herman and Matthew Breedsky, and watching Stubbo come at the end. So, hopefully they can save some runs for me when the 4-day campaign starts again.